I guess I'm live. What is shaking, everybody? It is Monday. Good to see you. I'm going to wait for a second and see if anyone logs on. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go. Uh, I've been asking myself this throughout the whole month, this question of there's got to be more to life than this. There's got to be more to life than this. When I worked in higher education, my students would come in all the time and say, there's got to be more to life than this. Oftentimes, my clients will come in a midlife crisis asking themselves, there's got to be more than this, Mark. There's got to be. And if you can imagine that there's something more, there usually is. Now, I do have to tell you, I'm kind of bummed today because we were supposed to be right in the middle of a launch for the Joy Revolution. But a good friend of mine and a coach of mine put things in perspective. Hey, Lorena, good to see you. Lorena, I don't know if you've read a book called The Infinity Game by Simon Sinek. But basically, he talks about the work that we do, not as one thing, not as one project, and then we're done, but as a series of things that expands and expands and expands. So when the Joy Revolution class was pushed back to March, I was super bummed about it. And the thing is keeping it in mind, if you've ever been in something where you've been looking forward to this one event and it stops, we tend to forget about the infinity games that happen, the fact that it's a part of our larger purpose, it's a part of what we want to do on a larger scale. And what I want to do on a larger scale is have positive psychology get to the masses, not just have people pay $80,000 for an expensive positive psychology certificate. I want to get positive psychology out there. I've had the fortune of earning a certificate in positive psychology, doing self studies in my doctorate program, presenting at the International Positive Psychology Association. And I want to announce today that for those of you who are looking for something more, Lorena, if you're looking for something more, I'm here to give it to you. I'm giving a full on, hey Manira, I'm giving a full on positive psychology course, a full course in positive psychology and thriving over the next month, all of February, for free and live. What this means, I actually have it all drawn up because I was thinking about it this weekend. What it means is this: I'm going to talk about the history of positive psychology, all the way into things like the hedonic treadmill, where we get stuck chasing happiness, to Carol Dweck's growth model, some of these fundamentals, moving to the next week, every single day, teaching 15 minutes of positive psychology, flow, what fascinates other people about you, what makes you fascinating. We're going to look at virtues and putting your virtues in action. Um, and we're going to be looking at assessments. The link is up there right now if you want to check it out. Joyrevolution.com/positive psych 01. Joyrevolution.com/positive psych 01. Every Monday to Thursday, I'm going live 7 p.m. to 7:15. I'm doing it in a candy coated shell. And I'm giving you a tiny little piece of positive psychology that you can apply in your life. By week 3, we're going to be looking at relationships. That's going to be around Valentine's Day week, right? We're going to be talking about the idea of collective effervescence, virtuous friends, the work of Viktor Frankl. Hey, Bruce, good to see you. And there's just so much more. Talking about resilience, and then not only resilience where you are like one of those clowns that bounce back to where you started, but talking about meta resilience. What does it mean to be beyond resilient? Like a what is it called? A hydra, where when you would cut off its head, it would grow too. It actually flourished through adversity. Looking at calling and the ripple effect. How does game theory play into all of this? And looking at Bronnie Ware's book, Regrets of the Dying, Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Every single day, I'm going to do a little teaching, a tiny little class on positive psychology. All the cool things that I've learned. It's not in the Joy Revolution. You'll find it in other courses, I'm sure, but you'll probably have to pay for it. Or you'll have to go to the library and pick it up and go to Amazon. Why not do it? Use social media for social good. You rock, Bruce. I feel this is the way that we create revolution, by giving people access to things that they wouldn't usually have access to. Positive psychology programs, my program, the Joy Revolution, it's getting expensive. So if you want a fundamentals course on positive psychology, flourishing, thriving, joyrevolution.com, positive psych 01, 7 p.m. tonight. Be there sharp. Pencils sharpened, because I'm only giving myself 15 minutes to do this. And here's another cool thing. We're going to do praxis. Praxis is taking theory to practice every Friday at 7 o'clock. Questions and answers, as well as some hot seats on what you're doing with some of these theories, so we can start dislodging this robot mind that we have that keeps us going in cycles and patterns every single day, when there's so much good stuff around us that we can't see. We won't allow ourselves to see it. I hope that you join me. This is a big time invitation. This is one of the funnest things that I've ever done. This is my infinity game, and I hope to play it with you. Come and join me. joyrevolution.com/positive psych 01. Tell your buddies, free course. Let's have a good time. Bye.